Okay, Miss Wilson, thanks for meeting me. How you doing?
Good, and you?
Doing well. I just wanted to talk a little bit about some parent trainings. I know I called you in for a parent training session. We do these sessions so that Darius has consistent interventions across the board. So
Okay.
when he comes here to the clinic, when he's in the home, as well as when he's at school. So there's a couple different things I want to go over with you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to start with something called positive reinforcement. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is like when he do something good, either he get rewarded like different little snacks, or get a sticker, or get extra things.
Yeah, absolutely. So we use positive reinforcement to help increase the behaviors that we want to see in Darius. And that's with any other child as well. So, and even with us, as adults, someone could use positive reinforcement with us, So we want to utilize things that Darius likes. So if it's his favorite food or his favorite toy, maybe a favorite show that he likes to watch. So if he's had trouble in school lately, and then you told Darius, hey, Darius, when you go to school, if you have good behavior today, I'm going to reward you with his favorite snack, whatever that is. What's his favorite snack?
So many of them. He loves the cupcakes.
Okay, so I'm going to reward you with cupcakes, Darius, if you have a good day at school.
Only one, gosh.
So Darius goes to school and he's had a good day. He comes home and you reward him with those cupcakes. That is going to increase the likelihood of Darius going back to school the next day and having another good day. So that's what we try to do. So again, we want to use things that is important to the child, something they value. If you tell Darius, hey, Darius, if you go to school and have a good day today, I'm going to give you an extra serving of broccoli, and he doesn't like broccoli. Well, you know what? That's probably not going to increase his chances of having that good behavior that we want to see. Do you understand that?
Yeah, I know he likes to play the game too, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can you give me an example of how you would use positive reinforcement? So let's say you want Darius to maybe clean his room. Yeah, so let me know what you would utilize to do that. What would you say to him?
I would say, I need you to clean up your room, and you will get rewarded with extra screen time on your game.
Okay, yeah. So you reward him with that. And also, sometimes we just use praise as well. So you could say, you did a great job today, or, wow, I'm so proud of you. Because that goes a long way, too, to encourage somebody. So that's praise is actually positive reinforcement as well. So, yeah, screen time. My son loves screen time. So that's another way you could utilize positive reinforcement. So anything that is of value to him could be utilized to help reinforce the behaviors that we want to increase. Okay? So next, I want to talk about the importance of consistency. And that's why I brought you in here, because we have to do the parent training. Because, I'm sorry, I got distracted for a minute. Because we, again, want to see it in the school, in the home, and in the clinic. We want it to be consistent. Whatever we're teaching, whatever interventions we're using, if it's not the same across the board, it may be confusion for Darius. So we want to try to reduce the risk of confusion for him. And then the intervention would maybe not work because it's not utilized across the board with that consistency, okay? So I know that Darius right now is training for his intervention. His BIP says that he is supposed to, what was it? Oh, okay. So it was the bedtime thing. So he was crying at bedtime. So what I want you to do, because you're home with him as the parent, we're going to do data collection. So every night when Darius goes to bed, I want you to keep a log, and I want you to record when you tell Darius, hey, it's bedtime, if he cries or not. So you're going to do that nightly. And you're also going to track whether or not there was something that caused that behavior.
Okay.
You know, so maybe one night you will, and what I mean by that, maybe one night you'll say, hey, it's bedtime, and then he cries, and you record that as a cry. You put down a little mark. But the next night, maybe you read Darius a book beforehand,
Mm-hmm.
and you say, okay, it's bedtime now. He didn't cry. So if there was something preceding the event before crying, we want to know that. So you want to record what happened right before, okay? So could you give me, well, let me talk about the data collection. So I'm going to give you a form. If Darius cried on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and you recorded data for a whole week for 7 days, how many days did Darius cry?
Okay.
How many days did he cry if he cried on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday?
Oh, 3 days.
Okay, so you would just put a tally mark for each of the days.
Okay.
So it'll be labeled Sunday through Saturday, and then you would just put one tally mark in each row.
Okay.
Okay. Next, I just want to talk about some things that, because Darius is only 5 years old, sometimes as parents, we say things to children and they can get really confused. So there's something called task analysis that I like to teach the parents about. And what that is simply just talking to them and breaking down whatever you want them to do into more manageable steps. And that can make it easier for them to do, make it easier for them to learn. So I'm going to give you a couple examples here. And then I want you to give me a couple examples of task analysis as well, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's get started.